All right, so this is another example of a linear relationship. Um, but instead of a table or a graph, what we have here is a word problem. In this word problem, we have a water tank that is currently containing 275 gallons of water. The amount of water in the tank will decrease at a constant rate of 15 gallons per week, which function can be used to find T, the total number of gallons of water in the tank after W weeks. So remember, a linear relationship is comparing two variables. One of those variables is changing as a result of the other one also changing. Uh, so if we take a look here, we look for a magic word when it comes to word problems that deal with linear relationship. That word is per right there. So that word per, what it tells us is that whatever is coming before it is and after it is the two variables that we're going to use. So in this example, this is a ratio of gallons per week. So there's a relationship between a number of gallons and the number of weeks um, in a tank, and we can rewrite this as gallons per week. So the per basically becomes like a division sign, a fraction sign. This is gallons per week. If so, remember we're looking for an equation or a function that can represent this in terms of y equals mx plus b. M is our slope, our rate of change, how fast is this relationship changing, and then our b, our y-intercept, is at what value does this relationship start? What is the initial value of the relationship between these two numbers? So right off the bat, we can see that we have 15 gallons per 1 week. This is going to be our slope right here. So our first step is to find the slope, which is kind of obvious what it is. Our slope is 15. Find the slope. So our slope is 15. So we want to plug that 15 in here. And this is going to be y equals 15x plus b, 15x plus b. But take a moment to see this relationship. As the number of the tank starts with 275 gallons of water. That's its initial value, but it is decreasing as at a constant rate. So it's a constant rate and it's decreasing. What that means is that the relationship, as the number of weeks goes by, the number of gallons is going down. So there's going to be a negative slope. So it's not going to be just y equals 15. This is going to be y equals negative 15. The relationship starts with 275 gallons of water. That's our one-time fee or our initial value. So this is going to be negative 15x plus 275 gallons of water. So we can kind of see that we can cross out some options here. Nothing is being multiplied times 275, so we can erase this and we can erase this as options. The 15 that we are using is negative, but even if you didn't realize that, um, the 275 is being added, not subtracted. So from here, you should know that this is G right here. If you wanted to go further, you can see that they ask us about a function where the total number of gallons is in terms of T. T is the number of gallons, which in our case, gallons was Y. If you remember, this is a relationship between Y and X values. So instead of a change in Y, we have a change in T. Over a change in the tank after W weeks. So weeks is going to be instead of our axis. So when we do this down here, this is going to be T equals negative 15 W plus 275.